Some people whisper to horses. Some people whisper to make others feel relaxed. And some people whisper to milk. Wait, what?
Hi, this is Michael from Barista next door. And today I would like to talk to you about why you should become a milk whisperer. So don't worry, I'm not asking you to actually start talking to your milk, but I'd rather like you to listen to your milk while you're steaming it. So the other day I was working with a guy who was just getting into latte art, and while he was standing at the machine, frothing his milk, I was standing a few meters away, polishing some glasses, and I was listening to the sounds of the milk while he was steaming it, and I thought to myself, well, this milk sounds like it's going to be too frothy, and there's going to be a few big bubbles on top of it, and he'll have a really hard time pouring anything with that. And true story, he ended up pouring the milk into the cup, and I heard him complain, and he came over and showed me what happened, and there was this big blob of milk on top of his coffee, and there was really nothing he could have done to get any latte art out of that. And that got me thinking what the sounds of the milk can actually tell us about what is happening in the jug while we are frothing it. Next on, I would like you to listen to the sound of the milk steaming and just think about what kind of process of the milk steaming, what step of the milk steaming process this would be, and what is actually happening in the jug while it is steamed. Alright, so this one was pretty easy. It was the beginning of the milk steaming process, and it was the typical unpleasant squealing kind of noise the milk makes when you're not frothing it enough. And this noise is really easy to detect, and you can easily fix it as well by, just lowering the milk jug and just aerating a bit more. And when you think about it, there are similar noises for every milk frothing process, and each step has its own distinct kind of noise that you can hear. And there's distinct noises that indicate whether what you're doing is right or whether it is wrong. So when you closely listen to your milk, you will detect that each noise will exactly tell you whether you should make adjustments or not. So next on, we'll listen to another short clip, and again I would like you to just try to think about what milk frothing process this is and what it is telling you about what is happening in the jug. Okay, so this time we were at the end of the milk steaming process, and what happened here is the milk was frothed even further. This can often happen when you take your second hand off the jug to turn the steam wand off, and you might lose control over the jug and accidentally move it around a bit, and then the steam wand can come up and accidentally froth the milk even further than you wanted to. Even though you may have done everything right before that, this can ruin a perfectly fine milk and make it too frothy, and you'll have some bubbles on top of that. So when you start listening to your milk, you'll be able to detect small mistakes, and you'll be able to adjust to them right away. This will enable you to create even better microfoam, and over time you'll actually not have to look at the jug anymore, because you'll exactly know what is happening by just listening to the milk. This can go even that far that you don't even have to touch the jug anymore while you're heating it to detect how warm it is, because you can even hear how warm the milk is while you're frothing it by the slight adjustments or the slight changes of the noise of the milk while you're steaming it. So that said, I hope you'll start listening to your milk, and as always, I'll see you soon. So, bitte sehr.
Hier